All right, hello. I'm Nick, obviously. Riker's not here, but I wanted to get a video out before the game started on Thursday, so I'm recording by myself. We have a bit of some travel going on with Riker. I think he's enjoying a nice skiing trip as we speak, but I wanted to get at least the Thursday night game out. I'll see if he can manage to hop on with me and make a video before the Sunday games, but for now, I'm just going to go over the Thursday game and talk about all the wheel picks because I have that all set up already. Um, so Thursday night football, we have the Patriots at the Steelers, and this is probably going to be one of the worst Thursday night football games that we've had this season. I don't know if anything else would really compare to how bad I'm expecting this game to be. The Patriots money line is plus 190, and the Steelers money line is minus 230. The spread is minus 5.5 in favor of the Steelers. Um, Looking at last week's games, the Patriots became the first team in the NFL history to lose 3 consecutive games while allowing 10 or fewer points. This team has fallen off considerably since hosting the Bills in Week 7. Um, it's just not great. Both of their quarterbacks play exactly the same, and the rest of the offense has struggled to put anything together. The only thing keeping them in these games is their defense. Keep the scores close, but even then, they still just don't look great. Honestly, I'm surprised the spread is not set for higher, but I guess because of that defense, it's likely that the Steelers probably won't put up as many points either. But looking at Steelers game, they suffered an unfortunate loss of Pickett last weekend to a right ankle sprain, but Trubisky was able to finish, completing 11 for 17, 117 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. He just picked it up as usual. It seemed like a casual game for him, nothing out of the ordinary. The run game continued as normal as well. Harris and Warren both had about 60 yards. George Pickens got some much needed attention with 86 receiving, but none of the Steelers had more than 4 receptions apiece. I think it was like 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Like it not a lot of passing going on last weekend in their game. But that team is probably going to try and do that a bit more now. Obviously, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have the replacement quarterback try and pull off all the stunts, but give it to the running backs, and they kind of made it work. But they played a tough defense, so um, it is what it is. But they might be able to squeeze by without it, as without the passing game, as the Patriots are a subpar run defense team. Um, it's kind of a matchup of mediocre teams. Um, I know we've seen a lot of Patriots games this season that are not anything like expected. Really low scoring on the Patriots side, and then they just hold the other team to minimum points. But yeah, so the wheel picked the Steelers for this one. I'm gonna say that that's the right choice. I don't think that the Patriots are making a turnaround at any point here. Unless something goes completely off the rails and both running backs on the Steelers get injured and Trubisky throws like 4 interceptions. But you know, they the Steelers make it work on offense, even with uh, just barely breaking 400 total yards. But yep, so that's the Thursday night game. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to say about that. No, I think that covers just about everything. But looking at the rest of the picks, um, so a couple of good matchups this weekend. Some playoff previews, but the rest of the games are as follows. The Texans at the Jets, the wheel picked the Texans. The Rams at the Ravens, the wheel picked the Ravens. The Panthers at the Saints was the wheel's pick. Colts at Bengals, Bengals for the wheel. Buccaneers at Falcons, the wheel picked the Falcons. The Jags at the Browns, the wheel picked the Jags. That's a potential playoff preview right there. The Lions at the Bears. The wheel, of course, obviously, every time picks the Bears. The Seahawks at the 49ers. The wheel picked the 49ers. The Vikings at the Raiders. The wheel picked the Vikings. The Broncos at the Chargers. That'll be a good division matchup. They look pretty even. But the Broncos at the Chargers. The wheel picked the Chargers. The next two games, Bills at Chiefs. The wheel picked the Bills. Playoff picture. Eagles at Cowboys. The wheel picked the Eagles. Those two games are the other two likely like playoff preview. I mean, obviously the Bills have to make it, but yeah. So Jags at Browns might be exciting. That's a potential playoff matchup. The Bills at the Chiefs. The Eagles at the Cowboys. And then two Monday night games this weekend, I think, right? Packers at the Giants, and then Titans at the Dolphins. Packers at Giants, the wheel picked the Packers, and Titans at Dolphins, the wheel picked the Dolphins. So I have everything all set up for that. But yeah, this is a very, very short video because Riker and I are not going back and forth, but I just, going over a little bit of like stats from last weekend for the Thursday night football game. But yeah, we'll see you later at some point this weekend with a video for the rest of the Sunday and Monday games. Bye.